Arun, welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on Expertometer with voting now wrapped up in Kerala, Puducherry and Assam, and a record-breaking turnout as well there recorded. The spotlight is now shifted firmly to the high-stakes contests of West Bengal as well as Tamil Nadu. On Expertometer, we are capturing the evolving political mood through insights from seasoned analysts. We're asking them to map where the elections are headed, offering their sharpest number projections and how the final tally could shape up. Our experts are joining us with their forecasts, unpacking the data, detailing their calculations and explaining the reasoning behind their estimates as well. Remember, this is not a poll, this is the experts' analysis. Joining us live is Harsh Dahiya, political analyst. Harsh, what are your predictions for the Assembly elections 2026?
Uday, in Assam, the situation is very clear, so there is no confusion over there. The results are very much predictable because the sequence of events in the last few days leading up to the voting day, one thing was clear that people are very fond of the current chief minister over there, whom they lovingly call Mama. And with the Congress press conference, there was a situation that could have happened wherein Congress could have gotten some seats in some areas, but with their press conference and the backfire that happened because of that, the legal consequences and the whole agenda that backfired on Congress, that has turned out to be pretty bad for Congress over there. And now there would be a sweeping victory for BJP in the state of Assam. Whereas Assam remains predictable, but the results in West Bengal are going to be very shocking. So far, everyone has seen that TMC is very powerful on ground. But the recent change in the situation and, the kind of resentment that is growing on ground against Mamata Banerjee ji and the TMC government and the hard stance that they have taken on so many issues, the local issues and the national issues, I guess there is an undercurrent from the people I'm speaking with on ground. It seems there is an undercurrent in favor of BJP, and BJP is going to be at least near the majority mark. If not complete majority, then BJP is at least going to be near majority mark, and there are good chances that BJP may form the government in West Bengal this time, because this is a do or die situation for BJP as well. In case they lose West Bengal now, then the situation in West Bengal is going to go out of control, and there is nothing that the center or the Supreme Court can do to control that situation that would transpire if TMC returns to power. And in the previous cases, we have seen the level of violence that happens in West Bengal, post-poll violence and pre-poll violence that happens in West Bengal is unmatched, unbelievable. There is no comparable situation in any other state of the country wherein from a women chief minister like Mamata Banerjee ji, we expect her to be softer and more humanitarian. But surprisingly, it's quite the opposite. The pre-poll and the post-poll violence being done by TMC goons in Bengal is very shocking. And because of that, people want a change in West Bengal. And I believe that BJP is going to be near the majority mark, if not form a clear majority in West Bengal.
Yes, let me also ask you then, Harsh, about what you believe is the single biggest factor which is leading to this analysis of yours for West Bengal. This estimation of yours would surprise many, but what is the single biggest factor why you believe this change is happening this time, that this anti-incumbency this time is setting in, which could lead to this change?
That if we go back 2-3 months prior to the election, when I was speaking to people on ground, there was not so much resentment against the TMC government. There still was, but the kind of resentment that we are hearing on ground at the moment from the people who are working in that particular state, be it BJP workers or Congress workers. I'm in touch with some Congress workers over there. I'm speaking to some TMC people as well. I'm speaking to some journalists over there. The resentment has grown many folds as the election cycle is nearing. With the Abhaya's Mother campaign over there on ground, women voters have come out in support of BJP over there. The growing law and order situation in West Bengal is firing against Mamata Banerjee ji. The atmosphere of fear that has been created by TMC, that in case you are not voting for TMC, then you will be hounded, you will be singled out, and your water connection will be cut, your electricity connection will be cut. People earlier used to feel that, in the previous elections, that BJP may not give such a strong competition to TMC on ground. But this time the situation is different. The center has paid heeds. The central leadership of BJP has paid heeds to West Bengal elections, and now people believe that BJP is a countermeasure against the TMC violence the TMC violence that is happening in the state, with the law and order situation, with the development situation, and with the atmosphere of fear, especially amongst women, that is playing well for BJP, and that is going against TMC. And the surprising factor in West Bengal is that, in the previous election, in the last election, Indian National Congress had 0 seats, and I guess in most of the places, इनकी जमानत जब्त होने वाली है. They are not going to save even their deposit this time, because when I hear these spokesperson of Congress coming on television as well, they are not saying that they are contesting elections on ground. They are also accepting that the competition is between TMC and BJP over there. They are saying that Mamta Didi is the face of anti-BJP forces in West Bengal, and she's the one leading this election. There is no mentioning of Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, or Sonia Gandhi, or any of the Congress leadership from their mouths. They're only and only giving the whole credit for West Bengal elections and giving competition to BJP, to TMC and Mamata Banerjee. So Congress performance is going to be horrible this time in West Bengal.
All right. And any prediction before we let you go for Kerala or for Tamil Nadu from you, Harsh?
See, Kerala and Tamil Nadu are very complex states, and one thing is very clear in Kerala, that the left is going to be defeated this time. So there is some sorts of good news that might come for Congress from Kerala. But from all other three states, I don't think any good news is coming. But in Kerala, there is certainly chances that Congress may form government over there with their alliance partners, the Muslim League, but that is going to play against them in the longer run in the national politics. Just imagine for a second that Congress forms a government with a party like Muslim League in Kerala, and the kind of consequences of that, how that will play in the national politics, are going to be very interesting and possibly very dangerous for the national politics of Congress.
All right. Appreciate you joining us, Harsh Dahiya, with your perspective on this big story and your prediction.